2, 1, go.
Go marking, yeah marking!
Lengthen the rev quick.
You don't know.
1 minute. 10, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Yeah, yeah, boy! Yeah!
What a rowdy start to a race. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, I'm Navin. After my front tire washed so easily, this set the pace for the race. I know I had to dial it back a little to avoid falling. The soil had decent traction, but the roots were slippery. The moisture and mud from racers that went before me made the trail conditions unfavorable. One of my previous races, I lacked this knowledge and had a huge crash, so I was determined not to let that happen again. After all, I was here to have fun and return home safely. At this point, everything on the trail started looking different. I usually ride behind other riders to make content, so I started feeling the effects of focusing on someone's back tire versus focusing down the trail. The corners were coming up fast and I was over braking, trying to avoid running off the trail. Being afraid of washing out, I was also trying to avoid using brakes over the roots. I just want to say a special thank you to everyone involved in putting this race together. These events take a lot of effort and time, and these guys do it out of the goodness of their hearts. As I rode down, I began thinking about how long it would have taken for those guys to walk these trails and strategically place all this reflective tape, which at this point I started using to help me manage speed and be aware of what's coming next. At this point, I started seeing a fellow racer ahead. As I drew closer, I realized it was Mark. I wondered if he had fallen because of the wet roots. For the first time on my previous ride, I was able to pedal over these two roots. I didn't want to risk it trying to pedal over, so I jumped off and pushed quickly. In hindsight, I realized I lost a lot of time in this section. I really need to work on my pedaling.
Yes, I.
Only afterwards I realized I didn't ask Brendan if he was okay. Forgive me, bro. Concerned if Mark had fallen, I was quite okay riding behind him until he felt comfortable to let me pass. And he did exactly that.
Thanks, bro. Whoa.
The effects of riding in the dark. I got so confused here, I did not realize I went off the trail. Luckily, I was able to not run into these trees and get back on the trail. Guys, drop a comment below and share with me how you think I can improve my pedaling. I've noticed since I've started racing that most races are won in the slow sections and not the quick ones. TrailLogic support was out in full force. Big up Tiba and Richard. At this point it was just about letting go of the brakes and letting the bike do its thing. I was on the home stretch. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and my attempt to give a play-by-play on my thoughts while racing. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Peace.